Hello everyone. I would like to address in this video all the students, the parents and the teachers. And this video is very specifically is going to focus on the post-lockdown period, how you can manage yourselves, especially the students and the teachers during the post-lockdown period. I would not talk about the post-COVID-19 period because we are not sure of that and I am not competent to speak on that. So I would limit myself how the students and the teachers could manage themselves during the post-lockdown situation, especially in India, and I'm sure this is applicable to the others in many other countries. So I'd like to place before you, very briefly, 10 steps to manage yourself during the post-lockdown period. The first step is face this post-lockdown period with confidence. I'm sure many of you during these 4 months of lockdown situation, you must have gone through lots of stress and tensions and loneliness. And now is a time that you need to face this upcoming period with a lot of confidence and courage, and especially a dose of cheerfulness. Be very positive that you are going to face a new reality in the post-lockdown period. The second step is something very important for all of us. Reduce your screen time. During these 4 months, I am sure many of you must have spent lots of time on the screens of various types, your mobile phone, the television, and the various other programs. You have been practically a one-sided interaction with the screen. So it's time now that you slowly begin to reduce the screen time and try to gradually prepare to enter into this post-lockdown period, as many schools and colleges are planning to reopen very soon. When, I do not know, but certainly by the end of August or even before or later. So this is the second step, is reduce your screen time. And step number three, it is very essential that we slowly begin gradually to withdraw from the excessive use of social media of all kinds. Whether you are hooked to Facebook or your smartphone or Instagram or WhatsApp or of any other type, it is now very, very essential to slowly reduce the time that you have been spending on social media and shift your focus towards something totally important and very different. This is the third step. And the fourth step is turn your clock back to your school or college clock, which means your body clock. I am sure many of you during the last 4 months would have spent lots of time on relaxation, entertainment, sleeping, and a time for yourselves. And you had a different schedule for yourselves. Some of you have been going to sleep very late at night and waking up in the morning very late, eating at different time. And now it is very important that you slowly begin to adjust your body clock to the school time. And therefore, you need to go to sleep early, wake up early, eat at the proper time, probably to synchronize with the school time. And it is very, very essential and important that you begin slowly, gradually to get used to the school time. And number five, now that you are beginning to get ready for the reopening of the schools and colleges, it is time to slowly turn towards your school books, textbooks, and your studies. So please search for them, dust them, get them ready, and slowly begin to read. If you had been doing a lot of reading online, now it is very necessary you begin physically to touch the textbooks, the hard copies, and starting reading from the written text. So in this connection, I would say that all of you try to write something with your own hand. Take the pen and the paper, write down. Allow some exercise for your right hand and for your left side of your brain. And the step number 6, as soon as the schools and the colleges reopen, I am sure many of you are waiting for that. You will be meeting your friends after a long time, your teachers after a long time, and lots of others in your school and college campuses after many, many months. So there is a danger that in your excitement and or enthusiasm, you might forget about the social distanciation. You may forget to wear your face masks. You may not follow certain protocol that we are supposed to be practicing during these days of lockdown. So it is necessary that you keep a distance. Of course, you meet them, but be careful and cautious that you follow all these standard operating procedures so that you keep yourself safe from this pandemic. Step number 7. I feel this is a very emotional step. During these days of lockdown, as I said before, about 4 months, 126, 27 days, I'm sure some among you must have felt very lonely, unwanted, left alone, very stressed, tensed, a feeling of nobody loves me, nobody cares for me. Some of you must have gone hungry. And there are others, you must have been deprived of certain basic things in life. And more than all, I am sure some of you or some of your classmates or friends in your schools and colleges would have faced a great tragedy in their families. They would have lost a very near and dear ones due to this COVID-19, or even, why not, some of your friends would have lost their lives. And you yourself must have gone through a lot of suffering and tragedy. So I think this is a time to get out of them quickly. Energize yourself. Detoxify your thoughts. Become very positive. And look at this upcoming the post-lockdown period with a new outlook, fresh outlook. Get rid of all those negative experience in your life and face your life very boldly, courageously. That is ahead. Step number 8. In these last 4 months, most of you would have had your own personal timetable. You would have had your own program. You are very independent. You must have followed your own sleeping hours, waking up hours, eating hours, and your body clock would have got used to all this. And these 4 months is a very long period. And now the post lockdown period is a period that is inviting you and me to enter into our original schedule of life. As I had said before, going to sleep early, waking up early, getting back to our books, reading and writing, meeting friends, and looking at our future with confidence. And this is urgent for all of us. And the step number 9, we need to focus on our goals, reorient ourselves on your goal in your life. What is that you are looking for? That this pandemic, COVID-19, will disappear one day. It may not disappear also, but I am very clear that I am moving towards my goal in my life. And therefore, I need to keep that my plan ahead of me and move forward. And the 10th step, the last step is, for me, this is the most important of all the steps that we are talking about. We can say before COVID-19 and after COVID-19. So if you compare our life before COVID-19 and after COVID-19, there should be certainly lots of difference that I need to notice in my life. That COVID-19 might disappear or it may not. But that is not going to decide my life. I am going to take my life in my hands and live it. Live it enthusiastically, cheerfully, and joyfully. That my life is larger than COVID-19. I have to face many challenges. I cannot be frightened by this pandemic. So I need to take this pandemic and hold it by head and move forward boldly and courageously. And I am ready to face this. Are you ready? That is my question. So I wish all of you all the best and God's blessings. Thank you and see you next time.